Right then. Let's go, let's change this to... No, I don't need to change it. Okay. And then, I don't know how you tell if I do have drops enabled, but we shall see shortly then. Please be the last one. I don't want to have to pull her up. Ow. Dumb as a bag of rocks. I walk on campfires. I hit things with cooked chicken, which I'm then probably going to eat. That is definitely me. But then again, if I wasn't dumb as a bag of rocks, I'd be as dumb as something else. So, take your wins when you can. Wrong way. Take your wins when you can, and your losses when you can't. Go away, bee. Why have you come in through that window? I'm trying to play more game. Oh, hello. Yeah, it is. Sorry, I just saw that it had come up. Hang on. I'm just going to jump in a house a minute so that I won't get zombied. Cool. Yeah, I sort of just went, well, it's one of those things, not to say you get bored of your world. Oh yeah, about me saying about being dumb as a bag of rocks. Yeah, I generally just chat to my... I decided what I'd do is essentially just say stuff that I think in my head when I normally play. But yeah, I've only had Java about a year, so you'll notice my amazing parkour skills, my wonderful ability to press the wrong button most of the time. Although this bridge has survived quite well. Ugh. Creepers in the dark. When I first found this village, I didn't realise that was there, so it was quite a lot of fun. When I was walking around being like, but where are all the zombies? They can't possibly just be under the trees. No, they're actually under everything. Ooh. But yeah, I was, I just decided I may as well give it a go, because what is that stupid saying? You regret the opportunities you don't take. And you never know, I could be the next massive streamer. Not anyone properly cool like Zombie Cleo or Soup for Eloise or people like that. But just, you know, mildly amusing to have around. Although I bet if I told the people at work I described myself as mildly amusing, they would say, no, you're far better than that. But I'm not going to tell the people at work that I'm doing this, because yeah, dude, beds in the open are mine. But yeah, I was just gonna, because I did find this village. I've only had it open. Yeah, some people. I wouldn't even say some children. It is more just some people. But some people definitely need to not be the people that they are, or think they need to be. Just because I'm keeping up the practice of I don't swear at work, so I'm not going to start swearing all the time, because then that will lead to me doing something while at work and going, oh whoopsie doodle, except it won't be that word. And I'll get, what's happened to you? And it'll be like, oh, I forgot. But because I am that sort of a wimp, and I've seen all the skulk that's at the bottom of my massive hole, I was just like, no, I'm not doing that without diamond armour. And yeah. In my main job, well, my other Java world, I managed to get black dogs twice, and the first time I was taking them back through the Nether, one of them got gas balled and died. And I genuinely annoyed my flatmates because they heard me go, ah! And were just like, oh, what's happened? Has something come in through the window? Is there a mouse? What? And I was like, my dog died. And they were a bit like, yes, obvious reasons for screaming. And then the other one, I went, no, I'm not going to netherworld it, nether walk it. I'll just come through. Yeah, honestly, proper tears. But yeah, I was just like, I'll just walk through on the overworld. It's only about 2,000 blocks. It'll be fine. And I was sleeping every night and netherite armour, so it's not really a problem. And then went too close to a pillager outpost, was happily killing them all, and it just popped up at the bottom. Wolf was slain by pillager, and it was like, no! Oh god, parrots. Yeah. The first time when the LAs came out, I did that as well, but that was on bedrock. On my poor Switch, which is now like, you have reached the maximum size. Oh, I've got a normal one there. I know, I don't have any bones. Oh. Well, okay then. Sorry. Yeah, LA's, I was bringing them back through the Nether and they all died. And it was really annoying because I had to go a long way to find the stupid woodland mansion. But it's one of those things. It's like as soon as you've explored the world, especially bedrock, yeah. But what I'm going to hopefully try and do, my next payday, I'm going to, well, it's going to be free because it'll be the first time I've done it. I'm going to sign up for rounds and then save it over from my Switch to my computer. There's an app. And it's really bad because I've realised I'm doing what like Skizzleman does when he streams, which is just walking around chatting, not actually doing the thing that I was set out to do. But I'd much rather do that and have a nice little chat than be like, I will ignore my chat and progress and only do, well, ignore my chat. Yeah, oh yeah, Skizz is great. Yeah, I sort of get, so I'm a bit of a D&D nerd, so for me, there's a time and a place to do roleplay. I've been subbed to Mumbo Jumbo for ages because, yeah, honestly, D&D is the best. I haven't quite gone completely off the rocker and started to go, oh, I started to go into, yeah, it did keep me sane. With the work that I was doing at the time. Yeah, nether fortresses can do one. No. Why? He's like, you've climbed a tree. I shall join you in the tree. You see, lots of people say Bob. I like saying Jeff. Jeff and Barry are my go-to names for villagers, although before it got corrupted, my first Java world, I should say, before it got corrupted, I gave them all names. So my mending guy was Hannibal Lectern. Oh, Jeff with a J. It's not Joff. Oldie English spelling. I much prefer Jeff. I don't know why though. I think it's because. I think it's the like with my brother, the way that his name is normally spelt, it's a PH, but we've always used F. So I think it's just getting that different spelling. Whereas, oh, I don't know really. Oh, I left my bed somewhere. There'll be one in here. No, there isn't one in here. Yeah. But it's definitely one of those more ridiculous things, I think, that I do, is I just go, well, like with this, it's like, oh, I'll put my bed down somewhere, go off and do something else. What did I do with my bed again? But yeah, I do like giving all my villagers names, and of course when you've got a proper villager trade set up, and you know you've got, you know, you can just throw emeralds at them. Creepers. Just in case you're like, what's she going for? Run around a tree straight into a creeper. Ooh, no. And again. Mean. Yeah, I realised that the other day. I was like, oh, you can do, obviously from watching other people on Twitch, I was like, you can do clips. And that'll be funny because I'll pop up randomly if people are just cycling through clips. And that might, you know, I might get viewers. Oh, Trident. Well, thanks for that, mate. Oh, there's my bed. Although, having said that, I'll do another. I've only just started streaming from Wednesday, so it really, I would like to try and keep it on Thursdays. She says on a Saturday. I'm normally would be out with my family at this time. She says check and being like, yeah, it's 6 o'clock. But yeah, I'd normally be out with my or just coming back from spending the day with my family. Why? I put so many torches everywhere. Why are you... But yeah, as I said, I'd like to keep... I probably will do Wednesday, Thursday, and maybe a Saturday, but later on in the day. Ugh. God, that was a loud room. But yeah, on a Monday, Monday and Wednesday I tend to go to the gym, but Wednesday I don't have to do as much other stuff in the house, so it would probably be about 5:30ish when I'll be able to stream. Currently my schedule says every Thursday because I said, well, I streamed on the Thursday, and I went, oh, I'll set it so it says I'll stream on Thursdays, like for next week, and it's just gone Thursday for the rest of time. So I need to change that 'cause I'm going to be here next week, and then the week after I'm off to Wales, and it's a Friday to a Friday as well. But yeah, it's on a working farm, which is great because the lady, she's got alpacas and llamas. Well, she's got loads of stuff. So it's fresh eggs every morning. Yeah, I'll admit, where it is, it's very windy. So you don't realise how hot it is. So me and my family, when we were there, the first 2 days we were out in the garden all the time. In the evening, and we did some painting. Got the acrylics out. Tried to paint the place we were staying in, and mine was absolutely horrific. But I've learnt how to blend a little bit better since then. But yeah, it was quite funny in that. I turned round to my mum and went, "You're very purple. Do you know that?" Because obviously we'd caught the sun, but we'd also been out in the wind, so we'd got a wind chill as well. Right, come on then. Or not. Very clever. And that's the other thing as well. Still not used to not having my stupid netherite stuff. But at least, because I never realised that, the difference between Java and Bedrock, when creepers blow stuff up in Bedrock, you don't always get all the blocks back. Whereas here, it's like, I know I've not quite got all of them, but it's so much more than you normally would have. Sneaking around behind the tree, pick my bed back up. Right, what was I going to do? Oh my god, there's 2 of them. Actually, let's do a shovel. That would sort of help. Yeah. You see, these are the sort of things that no one ever really realises is how scatterbrained you can be when you start doing one thing and then it's like, oh, actually, I should have done this. Oh, actually, I should have done that. Oh, hang on. How do you composters again? Oh. Yeah. I thought it was slabs. Is it like that? Yeah. Yeah, streamer brain is real. I think most of the men on on Hermitcraft have streamer brain. What do you call it? What are the deers in Springboks? No, that's my bed. Honestly, Gordon, what are you up to? Yeah, the Springboks, when they're really happy in like autumn and stuff, when there's tons of food around, they pronk, which is where they basically jump, but they don't sort of leap, it's their whole body goes up and down, and it's called pronking. When people come and visit and they're like, oh, hello, and you know, but if I was to say, can you tell me what my name is, she wouldn't be able to. Although the last time we saw her, she recognised Mum, and then Mum said, oh, this is, do you recognise her? And she went, yeah, she came out of you. And it's like, maybe a few years ago. But I just love that phrase of, you know, not she's your daughter, but she came out of you. Yeah, definitely. She has missed, yeah, it definitely was. It's one of those things where, because some of the other patients are a bit more reactive as well. If there's lots of loud noise, you try and keep it down. But my God, I think I nearly busted a rib laughing.